So guys, you need to start by connecting your motors to your motor driver, and you need a screwdriver for this one, a small one, and you need to be a little bit careful while connecting those wires. It need to be tight because when you are trying it out, the wires may come out. So you need to have a little bit practice there, and also you may need to redo this step once you have done the coding, because you may have connected the wrong wires, and then when you will code and you will have the commands of moving forward and backward, those will not be same. So just keep that in mind. And then then if we need to connect four male to female wires to the Arduino. I'm using a Uno, and you can connect it to any digital pin. I'm gonna connect it to 7, 6, 5 and 4. I don't know, I just like those numbers. And yeah, you also need to connect the I'm connecting 5 volts to positive, and I'm using male to male wires to connect to the drivers. Yeah, but you don't screw them too tight because then it may break. So you just be a little careful while doing this for the first time, if you're doing this for the first time. And you need a battery here. So as you can see, I'm connecting ground of the battery as well as the Arduino to the driver here. You may not be able to do this in the first try, but try it again, it's not that difficult. And also you may need a bigger battery sometimes. It won't run if you have a small battery. And then 4 digital pins to the male to female wires to your Arduino, 7, 6, 5 and 4. So you need to keep in mind what you are connecting I1 to, because then while you are writing the code, you need to specify I1 equal to this digital pin, I2 equal to this digital pin. And so you don't need to jumble those things. So let's connect now our Bluetooth module to our Arduino. So first you need to connect RX and TX to TX and RX. I am connecting them to 10 and 9 position. You can connect them to 0 and 1 if you want. Most people connect it to 0 and 1, but if you can specify it later. And then also you need to connect your 3.3 volts and grounds. So here you can see I have already loaded the code. This question also about the Bluetooth one. This is just to test if the motors are connected properly and it will move forward if the order is right. So I'm just testing them. So I'm just gonna supply the power from my desktop, and yeah, it works. So let's see the code now. First we will begin by importing our libraries. So we're gonna import software serial.h, and then we're gonna write Bluetooth and specify the wires you are connect the ports you are selecting for RX and TX. So I have selected 10 and 9. So basically said you can select 0 or 1 because those are actually specified for those RX and TX wires. I'm going to select the position for IN1, IN2. You can check behind your or motor driver that what are those IN1, IN2, IN3 and IN4. So you can see where you connected those pins, because if you connected them in wrong order, it won't run. It won't the machine won't run. The code will definitely compile. So now let's declare Bluetooth dot begin, so 9600, and also serial dot begin, so you can see the commands. So I'm gonna select output for our pins IN1, IN2, IN3 and IN4, and then I'm gonna set the digital write to low, because I wanted to be in steady position when the code start, and then use my phone and download an app that can connect to Bluetooth of the Arduino and move it from there, just like a remote control car or something. So let's write the if condition that if Bluetooth is available, then it will have those. If the Bluetooth is available and then if that 2 to the 3 is equal to 1, it will move forward. 2, it will move backward. Third, it will move to the right. So as you can see, I will first do IN1 high and IN3 high. That means the motor will go in forward direction. If I am setting IN2 high and IN4 high, it will move in the backward. If I am selecting IN1 high and IN4 high, then it will move towards right and move towards left. And if IN4 and IN3 and IN2 high, it will move towards right. So you will get the hang of these values with 2 or 3 tries. So yeah, you need to be a little bit case. These codes are case sensitive, so you need to have them in upper cases, high and low. Also, digital right, W is in capital letters. So if it's orange, then you know it's the right function name. And you can download an app from your Android phone and can check if it's run or not. You need to connect to your Bluetooth, and Bluetooth name will be HC005. And guys, like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.